Good morning, everyone. So I got all my houseplants taken in, some beef bone broth being canned on the stove. I'm got it in my water bath canner. I'm going to process it for 3 hours. And I think I'm going to go step out into the garden and do some work today because it's very beautiful outside. It says it's a high of 58. It's overcast. There's no reason not to go outside and do some fall gardening before work. But on my update on my indoor produce, my black krim, I got a couple of those. I just up potted these yesterday and took off the lower leaves and buried them really deep. And then there's a brandywine and 2 yellow squash. So I got a backup yellow squash in case one fails, and obviously extra tomatoes. I also put in a Baker Creek order for dwarf tomatoes and some other stuff too. So I'll be happy to share that with you once I get my order in. But look at my rescue Hoya Bertoniae I got from Kroger in Monticello, Indiana this past spring. It's put out new growth and everything. It was just 2 sad cuttings basically left over from a plant. Well, the longer one, I'm pretty sure that one still had some roots on it. But yeah, it loves me. So no more sad looking plants on the railing, but I do got some empty pots. I'm just going to go ahead and chuck in a couple of these raised beds. I usually chuck potting soil in this L-shaped bed and in that herb patch over there. I also need to harvest a savory. That is summer savory, and it's all in bloom down there. We'll take a better look here in a second. These are the pots I got to dump, the sad plants that did not make it. Then I got these over here. Some of it was winter sowing stuff I never got around to planting. I didn't think it got big enough. Apparently it got too hot enough for the kids. I don't know, but whatever. Let's be honest, I got lazy. Looks like there's a little volunteer Cosmo though growing, trying. The lavender didn't make it. Yeah, I got a lot of pots to dump, and then I got some weeding to do out here, but there's my savory. And I don't think I'm going to get around to transplanting these plants out. Just not going to happen. I had high hopes for it, and family came visit, and I got busy and focusing on cleaning the house and new position at work. So I did not do that. But my broccoli's doing good. I even have some down here that was struggling, but looks like it's going to make a healthy comeback. Look at that. How are you even living? I don't know, but go on. And then this is doing really good, obviously. I might wait a little bit longer for these weeds to get bigger so I can grab onto them easier. That's a dead broccoli, not a weed. And then look at my crisp mint lettuce. When I put in my Baker Creek order, I put in another order of this because I like this style of romaine lettuce. And then the bronze leaf lettuce, which is supposed to be more cold tolerant than the crisp mint. So I'm probably going to succession sow the bronze mint next and then go back to the crisp mint. We'll see how it goes. The basil's still going on, even though it got down to about 35, I would say. The Brussels sprouts are loving life since I did a pruning on the basil, and they just started really taking off, really. They're doing amazing, and the kale's doing really good too. It's just not growing as fast as the Brussels sprouts, I'm sorry. We'll come over to this bed, and then I have my Merlot Vero, I can't remember the variety, spinach, and then some Swiss chard. I think this is perpetual, no, that's not perpetual spinach, that's a Swiss chard too, I believe. The scarlet kale, that kale over there is dazzling blue, and then this kale is scarlet. Yeah. My oregano, probably wouldn't hurt for me to prune some of that and dry it. And I got lemon balm back there, which is doing fantastic. Then my summer savory. I mean, little pretty flowers all over them. That's so good. So thank you for showing up. I got given 3 chickens yesterday, so I'm gonna wait for them to get a little bit more settled in and all that. Oh yeah, I still have parsley going. And I love you, and so does Jesus. God bless.